Hi, I'm Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Today we're going to be talking about how to build self-confidence in your trading. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Today we're going to be going over how to build self-confidence in your trading. Now, there's an illusion out there that great trading or successful trading or consistently profitable trading is a stroke of luck, and that all you need to do is find that holy grail trading system, or if you can just find out what they're doing, you'll be able to be successful too. And you've heard me say before that successful, profitable, and consistent trading is 20% mechanical and 80% psychological. So today we're going to go over some key steps that will help you build self-confidence in your trading so that you yourself can have more successful, consistent, and profitable trading results for yourself. So number one, you've heard me talk about this before. You need to go to work and create your vision. If you haven't done so already, go to my homepage and get my 7-step daily routine for high performance trading. It's critical that you have a vision that you're working on of who it is that you want to become. Trading is a vehicle that can help you get there, but you need to have the action steps, the daily rituals, the daily habits that are going to produce the results that are congruent with you fulfilling that vision or evolving into that vision. A successful vision will help you do the positive steps day after day after day that will pull you in that direction. So when you have some tough times with your trading, or you have some drawdowns or a string of losing trades, you're sticking to your money management, your methodology, and your psychological training that will ensure that you're focusing purely on the process of flawless execution, because you know that it's a process and that probabilities, the probability and the edge that you have with your mechanical system are going to produce over time the success that you need. So it's all about keeping the mindset focused on flawless execution, but also moving towards a vision of what you want in your life, who you want to become, how you want your trading to be, and how you want your life to be overall. Health, spiritual, physical, financial, family, whatever that is. But you need to go to work on that. And as you unlock and learn new things, that vision will constantly evolve as well. But get started on it straight away. Change your mindset. This comes back to having that high performance daily routine. Your mindset is constantly bombarded with outside-in information. If you're hanging around the wrong people, if you're watching the news, or you're plugging into chat rooms, or you're on Facebook or social media, or you're reading the paper, those are all things that are distractions, and all distractions are created equal. And if they're not in line with you fulfilling that vision and keeping the mindset focused on flawless execution, on the type of trading system that you have, on managing your money, your risk management, staying focused, staying disciplined, these are all things that will help to feed your brain with negative stimulus. We're naturally wired to be protective by a reticular activating system is designed to keep us safe. So fear, anxiety, hope, greed, all these things are things that will play havoc on our brain when we are into a trade or when we're analyzing the market. And you need to be focusing in constantly on a regular basis, reinforcing your mindset. And that goes back to the daily routine that I spoke about. Because you need to retrain your brain. Number 3, you need to retrain your brain. If you're getting into trades and thinking, oh, I'm going to get stopped out, I need to go to break even, or I need to take my profits right away. These are all things that will sabotage you over the longer term of either extracting the maximum amount of that trade that your trading system would have allowed for, or perhaps getting stopped out too early. Again, it's about flawless execution of following that trading process. All your backtesting results and everything else are meaningless if in live trading time you're unable to execute the same as you would in dry trading or paper trading or back testing or forward testing. So you need to be constantly aware that your brain is always going to be playing tricks on you, and you need to be retraining your brain, retraining your brain. You need to be in control. That's the only thing that you can control. You can't control the outcome of the trades, but you can control how you handle the trading process and your emotional, psychological capital. You need to practice. So when you're back testing your system, you need to accelerate your learning. And one of the things that Malcolm Gladwell talks about in his book Outliers is the 10,000 hour rule. Now, if you're trading intraday, perhaps you can accelerate and go back through multiple days from years ago or months ago, and just constantly be retesting your data and your performance bar by bar by bar, learning your price action, however you're trading, whether that's proprietary or discretionary. But you need to constantly be reviewing your system and be prepared for all market conditions, so that when erratic situations arise, which the market will always present similar situations but never the same, and you need to be prepared to try and read that price action or execute your system whenever your trade signal generates a signal, to be able to take that trade, have your risk management in place, and then manage that trade accordingly. So again, that you can focus on the process. It's all about practice, practice, practice. So if you can accelerate that 10,000 hour rule, if you're already there, constantly review. An elite athlete is constantly preparing and visualizing, going through their mental preparation, their execution, in their mind, in their practice, all the time, so that when they're in a game situation, it's just another day of training. Find a mentor. So there's lots of people out there. In trading, you'll find there's lots of people who are purporting to be successful, and they're selling you these magical systems online. And again, I'm going to really emphasize this. Successful trading is 20% mechanical and 80% psychological. And if all these people were making money with all these binary systems and automated trading robots and EA crossovers and all these different things, they wouldn't need to be selling anything. And people have said to me, why are you doing your blog? Well, the reason I do this blog is because it reinforces my own learning and my own continuous progress. And I find that the more I try to pass on the information that I'm learning and that I've learned over 15 plus years in the markets, that trading becomes easier and easier and easier to stick to your plan. It becomes unconscious competence. You start seeing the same things over and over and over again. And the more that you focus and simplify your trading system and you practice it, practice it, practice it, the more the same things will happen for yourself as well. Fail forward. Don't be afraid to trade your system, trade your system, trade your system. You might be paper trading that. If you're trading with real money, you might take the smallest lot size possible. If it's Forex, you can use micro lots. It's about 10 cents a pip. So unfortunately, the nature of the game is that unless you're in there live trading with real money on the line, even if it's small amounts, you need to get in the high performance habits of executing your trade, managing that trade, putting your stop loss in place, following that in live conditions, so that again you're just accelerating your learning. And as your confidence and your proficiency grows, therefore then you can start to expand or increase your leverage or increase your lot size. And again, you can still manage that from a risk percentage. If you're trading at 1% risk or 0.5% risk or whatever that is, as your account grows, you can still keep your percentage of risk the same, but your amount of exposure in terms of your lot size can grow. But it's all about flawless execution. Oftentimes people will just take a large punt on a trade, and one of the things you need to consider with there's going to be thousands of trades. Every single trade that you take, no matter how good the setup looks, the outcome is going to be completely random. Nobody knows, nobody can predict what that outcome will be. And if you understand that from a money management perspective, you'll know that every trade is just another trade, and there's going to be thousands of more trades in the future. So it's all about flawlessly executing your system and being in it for the long haul, and just another trade, 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 trade. Hit those trades when they come up, manage them accordingly, manage it to the end, whether it's moving your stop, taking profits, taking partial profits, exiting a trade, whatever that may be. Get in the process of accelerating your learning, of using proper money management, and focusing on psychology. So you're going to make mistakes. You can't control the outcome. There are going to be outcomes that are losing trades. Become a really good loser. Become an expert at executing your trading system. Fail forward. Build up a collection of your best trade playbook. And if there's a certain method to your trading, for example, I try to trade the London Open and the New York Open, just because of the time frame of me being in Perth, Western Australia. Now there's certain setups that I look for in that early part of the first hour of the market with order flow that consistently show up. They're never identical in terms of how the price action presents, but there's 3 or 4 consistent patterns that if you look at a few thousand, you'll see the same similar types of setups opening into the markets. And when that's happening, if you can become more and more proficient at reading that price action and understand what's happened in the previous session in terms of sellers and buyers, you have a higher likelihood of, for me, it's duplicatable, number one. So I know that there's a couple of trades every single day, minimum, because of those 2 market opens. So I've got a time frame, I've got a duplicatable system that provides me with enough trades per week, plus there's a range of pip movement during those market sessions that I know that over the course of that week it's going to generate enough pips for me with my trading system, and the downside is managed accordingly. So I always look, there's a minimum of about 2 to 1, and sometimes it's 4 to 1, maybe 5, depending on the longer term price frame with the daily charts. But you need to be looking at that and build up a collection of your best trades so that you can constantly review those, and you're just looking for that edge. Now there's something else that if you understand that you need to focus on constant progress. I don't care who is trading and how successful they have been. Every person who's in the market knows they're only 1 trade away from doing a lot of damage to themselves if they don't follow these simple rules. But the more and more you reinforce that and accelerate your learning and focus on your mindset, you're going to build up a rock solid, bulletproof self-confidence in your trading. Because the only way that you can do that is to put the time in and the effort and be prepared to take the knocks and get back up and go and learn from that and keep going and going and going. One thing you need to really understand is I've never said this will be easy, but what I have said is that it will be worth it. So with that in mind, build your own bulletproof self-confidence. Put in the work. The people you're trading and competing against are some of the best educated in the world. They've got the best equipment. They've possibly been elite performers in other professions or sporting backgrounds. They don't like to lose. They work extremely hard. If you want to be a successful, consistent trader, this is the toughest arena in the world. Be prepared to take the knocks, but approach it from the mindset that you're in this for the long term. If this is just a hobby, then be prepared for a roller coaster ride. If you're prepared to put the work in and you're prepared to take some knocks and go back and review that, review where the mistakes were made. What could you have done better? What did you learn? What can we do better tomorrow? And constantly build on that and build on constant progress. You've got a chance to be successful. Build your own self-confidence. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and may the markets go with you. Thanks, traders.
Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High-Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.